You gonna be having fucking nightmares, waking up in cold sweats. She waking up, you waking up, and she touch your arm, you roll, get the fuck off me. Bitch. I felt it in my spirit. You cheated on me. I'm never gonna get over this. I'm not.
Warning. If you are one that is easily triggered, click off now. These are cold facts, ugly truths in my opinion. You've been warned.
So after I cheated on my husband, I gave him a hall pass. But here's the reason why I did that. Is because I didn't want to take the responsibility of getting rid of all demons that I opened up my marriage to. And usually this is what people do when they cheat. They want their spouse to cheat on them back, so it would give them a reason to feel better in some way. But let me tell you, that's the wrong way to do it. It's the wrong way to go about it, because at the end of the day, you make matters worse.
And even though I knew that...
I'm gonna stop him right there before you get into what he gonna say. Usually people want them to cheat on them back. No. That's not it. If a person is cheating and does not get caught cheating, they're gonna want to do it again. If a person gets caught cheating and the person finds out and they decide to stay with them, guess what? They're gonna feel like they can do it again, right? So it's a lose-lose situation. I'm not saying this is not for every case. Every case is different, and there are one-off instances. For the majority, that's what it's gonna be. Get caught, they stay with them, they're gonna do it again. If you don't get caught, you're gonna keep doing it until you get caught, right? So it's gonna be a repetitive cycle. It's gonna be fucked, at least for a dude anyway. Female gets caught cheating. As you see, homeboy's still with her. Let's just see what he says.
That option was put forth in front of me. I knew that wasn't the right choice.
Yeah.
That's not the way that we try to rebuild a marriage. If you want to stay in a marriage that's still on the downfall and just ride it out downhill, that's up to you if you want to make that choice. But I was not about to make that same choice if I know I also have another option of getting back in the face of God, praying for my marriage, praying for my wife, and trying to do the things and correct the wrongs that we had that led us into that position.
So as we see, he still decided to stay with her. Yes, two wrongs don't make it right. I fully agree with that. Two wrongs don't make it right. But I feel as though since the guy is not the one who stepped out and the female did, I think he should have left her for real.
No, Alex, what are you saying? Are you saying if he did it, it would have been cool?
I'm not outright going to say that it would have been cool, but it's more acceptable, depending on how the dynamic of the situation went. I say this quite a bit, and I know a lot of other guys, creators in this space, say the same thing. The cheating dynamic for man and woman are not the same. If it was the same, we would be the same. We're not. We're two totally different types of people. There is a male and a female for a reason. If we were the same, we would be able to get pregnant and have a child within 9 months also. If we were the same, women would be able to impregnate as many people or men as they want to and keep on trucking. But we have the law of biology in place. You have biology in place that proves you wrong, that we are not the same. The hardwiring is not the same. There's a reason why women want to have the male that is the strongest suitor, that is the best candidate, that is the strongest and the best option possible. There's a reason for that, because she wants to produce the best offspring possible. And being that she can only have a child every 9 months, she's gonna want the most bang for her buck. Even a lesser man, a man of no substantial value, can just go around impregnating as many women as he wants. He has no delay on how many times he can get a woman pregnant. Women are like, how can you? Why would you? How could you do this to me? But if they would understand the psychology of how we think, they would understand, like, oh shit, he don't give a f about this bitch. He was just trying to bust. That's all it is. But I think some guys get mixed up. What happens is the dudes sometimes get mixed up and they get sloppy with it, and then they stop. They don't know how to evenly distribute their time and their attention amongst the females. And then your main chick gonna start looking iffy, feeling iffy. So she's gonna assume that
Giving this woman all your time, your attention, you must. What do you do? What do you love her? Oh, you must love this woman. Do you have feelings for this woman?
I mean, nah. I put my piece in the puzzle that wasn't supposed to belong there, but I mean, I don't love her. Of course, anybody would be emotionally hurt. They will be, their feelings will be hurt. It's a little different for when it happens to a guy. When a woman betrays his trust. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, it's not, because you know, you got to look at both sides, because I know a lot of people on YouTube want to be cynical. A lot of people they want to be the matter of fact type of guy. Matter of fact, Mr. Alex, you got that all wrong. Not every woman. Shut your ass up. Now, most women are not going to be just sleeping around. I'm not talking about the group of women, the subgroup of women that are escorts and OnlyFans models and are in the adult industry. I'm not talking about these ladies. These ladies operate on a whole new rule set. They have their own topic, their own video for another day, right? We're talking about the regular woman with the regular mindset, with the traditional mindset, right, of wanting that family and the picket fence and the house and the husband and the kids. Their main objective, they don't go into a sexual encounter thinking, I'm gonna see you every now and again. You know, I got my husband at home, I got my kids, I love them very much, and we're gonna see each other when we can, when he's off on a business trip or whatever, when he's not home, this and the third. Most women are not going to think this way because of the emotion that usually is attached to a sexual encounter. But like I said, certain women can turn that off or disconnect the two, but most girls are not going to disconnect the two. They're not going to want to be adding bodies on, or they're not going to be trying to pick up a good thing. If they're already in a good situation, why would they even think about trying to fuck that up or hinder that, right? But it happens. See what I'm saying? And then the man finds out. Biggest thing for guys is the loyalty, right? And the respect from the female, the woman, the wife, the lady that is in her life. Bars, I just rhyme, baby. That's gonna be the biggest thing for them. So if they find this out and then they decide to stay with this woman after they, like she said, gave him a hall pass, whatever you want to call it. The first mistake, you didn't take the hall pass. You might think that you're a noble. You might think that you're a stand-up. You might think that you are husband of the year, right, by doing this. But I'm here to tell you, bro, that's not going to show her what she needs to see. You need to show her that you're capable of doing the same shit she does. You need to show her that you're capable of dishing out the same shit, even if you didn't want to do it, okay, bro? Make it look real. But don't be like, oh, I'm not going to do this. We're going to pray. We're going to do this. Now, prayer works, but prayer does not work without faith. So you keep praying all day long. But if you're actually just saying something else, that prayer has no effect on anything you do. If you don't believe in that prayer, she cheated on you, bro, I'm telling you, you're going to think about that. You're going to be having fucking nightmares, waking up in cold sweats. She waking up, you waking up, and she touch your arm. You bro, get the fuck off me. Bitch. I felt it in my spirit. You cheated on me. Bro. I'm never going to get over this. I'm not. See what I'm saying? You're gonna get, you know, your mind gonna warp and bend about this because you're gonna regret not taking that hall pass. And then, since you didn't show her that you were capable of inflicting the same emotional damage that she dished out, I know that's a little toxic, but you don't understand some things. It's not about right or wrong. It's about what's necessary. And what's necessary is you asserting your dominance. Do what you got to do, bro. But don't show her you not taking that hall pass. You not cheating, and then you deciding to stay into the marriage. In turn, what do you think it's gonna make? What do you think it's gonna create? A bigger fucking monster than you started with, bro. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I do know one thing though. Make sure to dot your I's across your T's. It's your boy Alex. I'll catch y'all in the next one.